Serious? Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Cowboys 2021 draft class. All right, this is year 3 for these guys. This is serious. Boom! All right. I just love it. I love going to cap mode because that means we're talking Cowboys football. We're talking about the upcoming season. Looking at the roster is what we do here at this channel with an honest view. All right. If you want the rainbows, unicorns, butterflies, and all this shit, there's a channel for you out there somewhere, okay? But here, we'll give it to you real, man. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So let's look at this 2021 draft class. This draft class for this upcoming season should be a draft class that we're depending heavily on, okay? This is Mike McCarthy's second draft class under his tenure here with the Cowboys, 2021. Obviously, the 2021 draft class was headlined by Micah Parsons, but let's talk about the rest of this draft class. And, you know, I think he'll be able to turn this thing around. I mean, to be quite honest, we're not getting anything out of it except Micah motherfucking Parsons motherfucker and yeah, the draft class is not looking good, man. Oh, Will McClay and this and that. Will McClay ain't perfect, bro. He ain't perfect, man. I'll tell you that shit right now. All right. This draft class, can they turn it around this year? Yeah, it's possible. So let's talk about it. You know, in round 2, Kelvin Joseph. All right, I think he's got 1 foot out the door, possibly 2. Man, if this guy could just go all in on football, he could be something special, man. But, you know, he hasn't been anything for us since we drafted him. He's always kind of just been steadily just kind of going down the depth chart. You know, now he's like a special teams kind of guy. So you don't want that for a second round pick. Osa Odighizuwa is probably the closest thing that is good about this 2021 draft class. It's going to be year 3 for Osa. The thing I like about Osa is you are seeing the progression from his rookie year to his second year. Year 3 is the magic number. You know, I always hear it from Tom Landry and Coach Bill Parcells. I always talk about year 3 is the year. You know, if you don't see it by year 3, out the door. All right. So, you know, Micah, he's here. Osa, I do think he's going to have another great season here, another year of improvement. He'll probably have more sacks this year, especially with the when you put him in combination with the big behemoth Mozzie Smith. I think Mozzie's really going to open up a lot of opportunities for the other defenders on this D-line, including Osa. So, should have a good one there. Another round 3, Chauncey Golston. You know, they let go of Carlos Watkins. I think they see Chauncey as more of this, you know, one of these hybrid type of ends who can give you defensive tackle flex. So I've seen more from him. He really needs to take a step this year. Chauncey Golston. Deshaun Wright continues to be that who the hell is this guy kind of draft pick when we drafted him and they're at 99. I'll never forget that night of the draft. You know, he was the final pick of the 3rd round for us. Deshaun Wright. Everybody was just like, who is this guy? More of a special teams guy. Been deactivated a whole lot since he's been here with the Cowboys. He's had a couple of, you know, cameos here and there. Maybe a start, half a game here and there. But, you know, he really hasn't turned into anything yet. Okay. Jabril Cox, I think he was on his way to being something, but the injury that he had really slowed his progression down immensely, almost to a screeching halt, almost to you know, was his injury worse than what was, you know, led on to believe? Because I mean, he should have been ready to come back, you know, that last year, and he just could not get on the field, you know. So big year for him. This is gonna be a big training camp for him. You gotta stay healthy, and you gotta make some plays for us. Josh Ball, you know, you're already hearing about the Cowboys moving him around. So whenever you hear about players getting moved around, your days are numbered. Okay, so they're gonna try to get something out of him, even if it's a guard. Tackle wasn't working out for him, so can you give us some guard flex, man? All right. So fifth round, Simi Fehoko, camp body for me. A lot of people are just, you know, fell in love with the 40, but he came into the Cowboys as a very raw player. He was like a Noah Brown 2.0 for me. If you remember when we drafted Noah Brown, he was a very raw player coming out of Ohio State, and we developed him. But you saw the development with Fehoko. You're not seeing that development, and here we are in year 3. So, you know, he's either going to sneak onto the roster as that final draft, as that final wide receiver, or we need somebody to be an unsung hero from this undrafted class and bump him off. You know, even our late round pick, you know, needs to push him. So this could be it for Simi Fehoko, but you know, you didn't really get anything out of him. Quinn Bohanna, he's been on and off the team, practice squad, snuck through waivers, brought him back. He's been on the team here. Started out pretty good, to be quite honest. I thought his the start to last season, I thought, okay, this is it, but he quickly kind of faded away, along with the other defensive tackles, which is another reason why I think the Cowboys, you know, said, hey man, we got to get a bona fide dog in there. And I think that's another reason why they went with Mozzie Smith there, because these other guys, they all of them did fade. Even Osa kind of faded here. So they all started really good, but then they faded, and then Quentin even was deactivated at one point. So we'll see on Quentin. I think he'll still make the team. Israel Mukwamu, you saw flashes there for him. Israel is kind of like one of these guys are they kind of just sitting on him to be an eventual starter over, you know, one of the other safeties, or what? Okay. And of course, Matt Farniak, they like to keep him around here for your offensive line flex. But, you know, looking at this whole draft class, it's just very underwhelming, bro. I mean, it really is, man. It's, you know, you have, like I said, you have the headliner with Micah Parsons, but outside of that, you've got just like some, a lot of, and it's just not, it's probably right now, it's probably a C draft class, you know, but they're going to have the opportunity, one more opportunity this year. This is year 3. So continue to see the progression in Osa. I would love to see Chauncey to really make a boost. Jabril, I'm a fan of him. I want him to take another leap here. The rest of the guys, you know, they're going to be competing for the roster spots. Fehoko is going to be in the battles. Bohanna is going to be in the battles. Kwamo, I think he'll be in the battle. Farniak, I think he'll probably beat out Josh Ball for like the guard flex, to be quite honest. That Farniak to me is a better player than Josh Ball is right now. So, you know, it's an okay draft class right now. It's pretty average right now. Can they turn that around? Can they turn around what is perceived by a lot of us as not a very good draft class? You know, so Micah Parsons A+ all the way. You know, you have a future Hall of Famer if he continues to ascend to the top. Not worried about that. Probably one of the best picks the Cowboys have had in a very long time. But the rest of this draft class, gotta show up, man. Gotta show up. Guys, let me know what you guys think about this. How do you feel about the 2021 draft class? It's do or die for these guys, this camp. Who's gonna step up and who's gonna fizzle? Guys, let me know who you think is gonna stick around and who is in trouble. Okay, guys? Let me know what you guys think. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. Catch you for the next one. Peace.